Hello, my name is Cristian Cano. I'm a product planning engineer. We continue with this video series exploring how to use the Symbio UI. Today, I will introducing a new feature that is now available for the Symbio platform. This is our agenda for today. In this session, we will review what controllers have the summary page available, who are the intended users for the Symbio UI, and by the end, we are going to review the page together and we are going to do a walk through the page. What controllers have the summary page? The Symbio 500, 400B, and the Symbio 800 programmable controllers will have this feature by the next release in the second quarter of 2024. IntelliPak and Chillers equipped with Symbio 800 will incorporate this functionality in upcoming software releases. The Symbio 210 also will include this functionality in the next release. Who can use the Symbio UI? The Symbio UI was primarily targeted for third-party integrators. However, this tool has been evolving, getting more and more useful features. Contractors can use this Symbio UI to configure basic equipment parameters. Third-party integrators can use this interface to configure communication and protocol parameters, view and configure points, and export the Modbus register mapping if it's needed for integration purposes. Trained technicians can commission or troubleshoot the equipment or the controller, or perform backup and restore procedures, for example. Maintenance staff or a building operator can review alarms, diagnostics, can create and support data logs, for example. This is an important note. All the features in the Symbio UI are available for anyone who accesses the Symbio UI. Please remember, no login credentials are needed to use it unless you activate them. And also, there is no need any special software or license to use the Symbio UI. Okay, let's access to the Symbio UI. I have a Symbio 800 programmable connected using a USB cable. To display the Symbio UI, I have to open my internet browser and type 198.80.18.1 and hit enter. It pulls up the Symbio UI. This is the login page. If there are no login credentials previously set, I just click on the login button. The first page that comes up is the summary page. This is one of the most important pages of the entire Symbio UI. This page shows the most important information related to the controller and is very useful for somebody who have never interacted with any Trane controller in the past. First, we have the most recent count of the acknowledged alarms by category. The categories that are available are critical, service required, advisory, and information. You can also create another categories using the alarms configuration. This can be very useful for a technician or a building operator. If you need more detail, you can go to the alarms page. The second part of the summary is the current IP configuration of the controller. For example, this controller is configured to communicate through the Ethernet port 1, is obtaining the IP address automatically, and this is the MAC address for the controller. Here you can find the communication protocol that is configured in the controller. For example, this controller is configured to communicate using backend MSTP. This is the baud rate, and the device ID is 7. This is the last part of the summary page. Here you can find the name of the controller, the description, the location, and a quick link to the identification and communications. Identifications and communications is the page where you can configure the IP configuration and the system protocol configuration. Our main goal with this page is to provide a quick review of the most useful information for our users, whether you are a trained technician, contractor, or a third-party integrator. Thank you for watching. For additional information of the Symbio UI, please stay tuned for the rest of the videos in this series and the Equipment Controls Hub page.